you doing? That fishing channel? How things are good with you? I've been battling my hair all morning, so I'm a little bit late coming out. I did win the battle though. I've just been emptying the bins. What a better day it's turned into. Miserable weekend, and there's a big storm coming for the UK. But up here, it's going to miss us, hopefully. Terry, how are you doing? There were some big branches came down. Stevie boy, how are you doing? Oops. Up on the leaves where I've got no idea what's under my feet. There. Liam and Lizzie, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, they took a wide corner going around there. Up. We have a local, I'll just hold you down a sec. How you doing? Mick, good afternoon. Look, I've got blue sky. Ish. Mission. Hope you've all had a decent weekend. I'm starting to get the Christmas fear. That comes every year. Ooh. Went down a pothole. It's been a cold one. It was about 3 degrees. 9 o'clock this morning-ish. Oh, that's track, Terry. Backlash, how are you doing? Why haven't you got a wrench? Hang on, Backlash, I'll give you a wrench. Not if it's a stupid price. Raider, how are you doing? So this morning, Scott, good evening. So this morning, came staggering down the stairs. Nessie, how are you doing, chick? Came staggering down the stairs, a bit like Neanderthal man, more of a stagger, into the living room, and little one's chocolate advent calendar the dogs have got a hold of. Gareth, good afternoon. So, Mick, I'm gonna pour that chocolate in the mould. Ooh, heck, that's a bit bright down here, hang on. I'll get in the shade. I've still got the inside, so yeah, the dogs ate the advent calendar. Totally ripped the front to shreds and ate all the chocolates out of it. Such is life with Labradors. So, I've got a bar of chocolate I'm going to melt and I'm going to pour it into the plastic tray bit, because that's what they do anyway with them, and make a cover. I might just put wrapping paper on it and some numbers over the holes that I know I've put in. Job's a good one. That's my plan, anyway. Could have cried, but that is just Labradors. You all right, Jenna? How's things with you, Backlash? Ooh, what have we got down here? We've got something big. Trying to drive something past something little. Gareth, last night you made me pap my pants. Down that mine, oh God, I can't see now. Down that mine and down on those ropes, oh my God. Terrifying. Well, the car's moving. Well, it was moving. What's he doing? Oh, he's starting to move. Sorry, hang on, see if I can get that light off here a little bit. Not very much. Right, take it that way. Don't know why that car's just kind of stood there. Kirsty, how are you doing? I can't see at all. I'm blind. Oh, the sun's bright. Like that car seems to be letting the woman with the dog walk ahead. Why? Strange people. Oh, nice one, Mick, thank you. Oh, we've got another road issue. Have we got donkeys? Oh, where's the donkeys? That's the donkeys carrying. Thank you, Mick. When I was looking this morning, it was like, hell no. Not happening. Ridiculous. 15 quid for a calendar, and that was the cheapest. Mental. So inquiring minds want to know why that car was going so slow. Oh, we've got more people. Hang on, I'll have you at the sun. Ultra Mega Man, how are you doing? Sorry, it's the sun's in a bad angle. We'll be out of it soon. Very nice of you to come over, thank you. I want to see down here what is going on because I'm nosy. You're what? Your pole is back in retirement, why? Well, to recommend, there are some amazing people in here. Amazing people. Right, we're almost in trees. Out the sun, almost. Yeah, it's nice, and it's nice and cool. I mean, temps are low, but they're a nice low for wandering. Catch the end of the rope. The tape. I hate sellotape. I hate it with a passion. Generally, they'll rock, everyone does, you included. When people are absolutely raging with you. And it makes a change here, really. The old lad's slacking, that neighbour is constantly out all year round collecting leaves. Wonder what happened there. Right, we're going to go right so I can get you out the sun and so I can see. Last week I screwed my hair up. Daisy, how are you doing, chick? Good evening. Last week I got some gloss, hair gloss, which is a fancy name for a hair toning conditioner. And instead of a nice blondie shade, what did my hair go? Pink. I've had pink hair. And it was that stuck into my hair, just a conditioner. I've had to bleach it. Oh, look at the girth on that there. We've got the tree of girth upside down. Very moist. Gareth, have you got this storm hitting you? It kind of just skirts past us, I think. I'm quite liking, oh, there's a car. Quite liking these storms missing us because we normally get hammered. Let's go deer spotting. Sun behave. Actually, we might get, will we? No, we won't. We'll have to go right. Life with Misty, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Let's give you a wrench, Misty. Oh, Bumway. Bumway is not good, Jenna. Bumway is seriously not good news. Mandy, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Ooh, echo. Nessie's got a good line of buckets, Jenna. She's always got some ready. Nessie's netties. My pleasure, Mandy. I thought you had one. Raccoony, how are you doing? This is rare here with blue skies, but the sun's driving me nuts. We should be okay once we got to the other side. Oh, someone's car. Hang on. Sorry. Take it that way. We should be okay when we get into the wood. I'm going to have a look for my deer to see if anyone new's joined. So it doesn't take you long. How's things with Rooney? Gareth, if you don't know him in chat, abandoned and forgotten whales down the mines last night. Oh my lord. Just wow. It was awful. And when you were trying to work your ropes out, I was thinking, oh my god. I mean, obviously you're all right. Ooh, I have been eating the apples or the crab apples. Obviously you're all right because you're here. Steffi, how are you doing? But it gave me the fear, the lack of confidence. Olivia, how are you doing? I'll just give you a wrench. There you go. How are you, Olivia? Let me get out of this sun and mud. So my deer, well, I can call it, it's not even a herd, is it? It's two. It was three, but one, I think she's dropped with old age. Or sickness, you don't know. So there was three at one point, but the deer are down to two. How's your hand, Scott? Is that healing all right? Scott and Daisy, I don't know if you've seen Mick's post. Alan that comes in, I don't know if you two were in last Tuesday, and let me know he was in hospital and he had lung cancer and he was dying. He actually died that day. So I'm thinking about him ever since he was in the chat. But Alan's wife got hold of Mick. Mick's got a post up and his wife's seen the post, so if you want to leave him a message, she'll hopefully see it. That's if you want to, I'm not forcing you to. But that's a shock and a half. Yes, raccoon. Well, I screwed my hair up. I used a hair toner that's like a conditioner. So I thought, oh, win a nice soft hair and a little bit of tone on the whitey blonde bit. Well, all my white. And it made my hair pink. And I couldn't get it out. So I've had to bleach it this morning to get the pink out, and I didn't think it was moving. But praise be, it's back to white blonde. Not a shade of pink in sight. So yeah, we're down. Chapman, God bless him. Yeah, he was a gentleman, bless him. I'm glad he managed to get him back in contact with his daughter. Do you know what, Raccoon? I have thought about doing it pink in the last, well, this year actually. Just like a nice, like pale, pastel pink. But this wasn't by choice. And it was only, it's like it's a conditioner with a bit of tint in it. What are all them? Ah, we have a flock of what do you call them? Oh, I've forgotten the name. They come in my garden about the size of a thrush. Field fares. They love fruit. I leave the apples on the ground for them. About the size of a big blackbird. Look like a thrush, but they've got a really raspy sound. What was unusual was with the field fair when they first started coming in, they travel in a family group. Mercy, good to see you, Mercy. How are you? Sorry, I'm just holding you to the side because the sun's straight in my eyes and you won't be able to see. And usually, oh, I smell fox. So I've got foxes quite locally. Yeah, the field fairs travel as a family and feed as a family. But I had one the first year, so not quite sure what happened there. Son, behave. Oh, hang on, take it that way. Be as quick as I can along here. Now the call is a really raspy kind of sound. So the brown cream chest with speckles all over them. But they don't have the voice. That's actually someone flying on. They don't have the voice of a thrush. Amanda, how are you doing? I've just come backwards so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you, Mercy, you're a star. Yeah, I have to be careful because it like stains it too much. I use the Fanola stuff. And look it up, Kirsty. So those birds are actually with me. They just moved. Raccoon, well, I've had my hair highlighted and like blonde since all my adult life. And I managed to try and highlight it. They're going back that way. They must be wanting the apple tree. And I screwed it up. And I thought, do you know what? I got the bleach out and I just did a lot, which I've not done before. I thought, sod it. They're all in this tree. Field fairs are quite elusive. They're not people-friendly birds. They're shy. It took me ages to get them in the garden. Oh God, no, Jenna, no. Do you know what I've always had blonde hair since, God, I was like 15, 16. My hair's like a mousy brown. And one day I thought, do you know what? Sod it, I'll put it back to brown. So I put a brown dye on it so that more like a natural colour. And I got really depressed. Jamie, the legend that is Jamie. And I had to, after 2 weeks, I had to bleach it blonde again. I was pure depressed. My mind wasn't happy. Hello, little Robin. Right, we're almost sun-free, but quite nicely, we're at the deer meadows. Ooh, Jamie. On the 16th, it's our Jamie's birthday. Both Jamies. Right, dear, where art thou? Let's be having you. So they seem to winter in this marsh. But we did see them just upon this side. We'll have to check. Oh, that'd be a nice Christmas tree. A little pine in the middle. Flock of crows. No, pigeons. In the game crop. Wow, the marsh is really boggy. It's not normally as wet as that. Mariah, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Shades, thank you for coming in. Hang on, Shades, I'll give you a wrench. Wow, thank you for coming in. How are you doing? You lot rock. I'm looking for the deer sheds. They're around. We had one herd of 6 and one herd of 5 last year, and we'll have the does. Use this as a nursery. But one of my does I found dead. Darn it. Well, I'm looking for deer. My little hooved buddies. Oh, heck, I just walked into a tree. Yeah. As I have a habit of doing. So all this is marsh. Ha, pheasant, I heard you. Deer, oh, we have another cock in there, another cock pheasant. French ring-necked. There's actually loads of different breeds of pheasants. All have different characters. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ali B, how are you doing? Oh, crap my pants. There's loads. There's a shooting mistake just here, straight there. Signal behave. Oh, thank you, Mick. Thank you. Sheds, yes, it has. It is gone. The pink is no more. It's back to platinum blonde. What a mission, though. Before my little signal cut there. I shall take you to the Rowan Quarry at the bottom of here, dated 209 AD. This is where the doe was choosing to have her fawns. Turns heating on. It's Baltic here. Not much above freezing, but I like it. On the top there is game crop. It's just, I don't know if it's sugar beet actually, that the pheasants love. Oh, busy, busy, busy times in Alibi. I know the feeling. Jamie, did you get Amazon sorted out? Did you pick something? Son, behave. I stayed in the bottom to try and keep out of it. It was 3C this morning. Oh, I don't know about that. Do you know what, Shed? I laugh at myself more than anyone else could. Ooh, someone's moved a tree that I had to straddle. Being mega lazy. Right, we'll go up over the top. I couldn't be bothered to walk back, so I had to jump on the tree. Right, dear, we're out now. Ali, it's been rubbish down here as well. The farmer's been fixing the fence on the other side, and he pushed the deer this way. But they might be hanging around the sugar beet as well. They plant that to keep the pheasants in one place, but it attracts all the other wildlife, pigeons especially, crows, the works. Right, are the trees over the quarry still vertical? That is the question. Ah, pheasant. He's hidden behind there. Really, PA, wouldn't surprise me. Same old, same old. Nothing changes there. Nothing will change there. How's things, PA? You had a good weekend? Are you cracking the whip? Not actually seen that young buzzard today. It's normally hanging around here in the trees. Sounds about right. What you begging for this time? Stickers, coins, what? It's always subs, but the greed is real. So I've not seen the deer on this side. We'll see around the top. I'll just go down to the quarry, see if those trees are still standing up. Oh, cool. I'm Raccooney's other subscriber. Yay me. I didn't know if I told you that, Raccooney. Shed, do you know what? The path that we're going on, I had the farmer bringing some sheep up behind me, so I was like quick stepping. I didn't want absolutely flattened by sheep. And two donkeys had escaped, and they're at the T-junction of the road that I was on. I would have loved to have taken those home. There goes my little robin friend that follows me every time. DJ, how's things? You're going to fly off there, aren't you, before I get to you? A very young robin on that post in the centre. Right, let's get down to this quarry and see what's going on. Ooh, the ground's a bit sloppy. Boomer, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Right, we're almost in there. Now the farmer's been dragging and cutting that huge tree. I don't blame him. A lot of logs in this tree that came down. And the next one. I've seen a pay dirt, Jamie, funnily enough. I suppose it depends on who you're buying it from. Scott there is the busiest scrapper on YouTube, although he's got a poorly thumb at the minute. I am not walking through that. We're going to take the side route. Ooh, it's boggy. Look at the size of that came down. Scott Rocks annoys me beyond all belief. I mean, that branch, that had last my fire all year. Stormy, how are you doing? We'll check this wood edge and then we'll go down the quarry. Raccoony would love to see it there. Right, try not to fall on my butt. How's things, Stormy? Is that garden all planted up for summer? Oh, it's not warm here. It was 3 degrees this morning. It's not actually got much above that. Someone's been shooting that. See it all? Air rifle pellets by the look of it. But there's not a path goes that way that I know of. Too dangerous anyway. Gary, how are you doing? It's right on the tip of this quarry. And there's a lot of sheer drops. I think the trees are still upright. They look like it, Jenna. Sun be gone. How's things this afternoon, Gary? I'm trying to hold you out of that sun. It's driving me nuts. No, you kind of have to. It's the way we all see it in all different parts of the world. I love it. I'm really trying hard not to slip on my behind. I nearly got tied up my own laces there. So this isn't really a path, it's actually a stream. I do like these roots. If these trees fall, I could do some of these roots. I'm not sure what I could do. Because there's no topsoil, like literally none, it's all sand, the roots are really shallow. So the trees don't tend to last very long. That one's giving that one a hug. So the Roman graffiti is just down there, but I can't get to it. I've got more trees coming down. I've got a lot more trees coming down actually. Boba, how are you doing, Vladimir? You good? Oh heck, pay attention to your feet. They can't be a bit touchy, Jenna. It's slipping further and further forward. See that bit? That should be up there. It's a slipping and it's a sliding down, unfortunately, as is the next one. They're all connected together by the roots, and the whole bank is starting to drop. Get some lovely bits of quartz through here, Jamie. I think by the end of the winter, these trees will be down. That, bless it. Its roots are dangling. And it's slowly slipping forward. And underneath it is a Roman quarry. It was dated to 209 AD by the graffiti and the written rock of Gelt, a Roman tablet form written on one of the quarries here. It's been removed to preserve it. It's only one of 3 in the UK. DJ, we had some snow a week or so ago. We tend to get most snow after like January time. Wild edibles, how are you doing? It's all going to go. You can see how it's all lifted all the way along there, which means the other tree is going to come down with it. Get to this edge. I don't fancy going underneath. There's some big branches and rocks starting to drop, but all those marks and gouges in the stone is Roman. Hadrian's Wall, poor man's Great Wall of China. The Romans built across the UK from east to west in the north. And stone was used from here for repairs and building outposts and things. And it carries on a good 10 minutes or so around the corner. There's another face that's massive. How's things, Wild Edibles? You can see all those rocks starting to come down. They're just hanging. Yeah, they'll have been here for a long time. And this is the smaller with the face. The signal gets iffy if I try and get round to the other part. I'm good, I'm behaving. I have banished the pink hair that I screwed up. All the way across there. And considering it's sandstone and they're 1800 years old, it's not. Fun bounce. So I'm hoping when this does eventually fall, I mean it's massive, they're going to clear it out because it's going to hide a lot of the archaeology on this part. And the other part is a lot bigger. Sheds, yes it is. SSC, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm being a veritable angel, I promise. Well, I am actually behaving. The other quarry part, I cannot get it all in screen. It's just it's a massive work face. I don't know how far, it can't go far that way. It's hidden behind this bank. Oh, brilliant Wild Edibles. It's impossible to get it all in, I've tried. But this is the smaller face. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big trees gonna drop. Darn it. Right. You see how its roots are pulling all this as well, all the way along. It's gonna be a big mess. Right, let's get back up. Oh, this is bedrock. It's not paved like it looks, it's bedrock. I travel around shit. I go up onto the moors. There's a scheduled lime kiln up there, old railway tracks, one of the oldest mines in the UK, UEC. I should have got over the top. There's all sorts up there. The moors are just crisscrossed with railway tracks from the little industrial revolution. Oh, it's starting to cool down. Nice. this is our winter. We have had some snow. We've had some like -7 Celsius. I think that's about 28 degrees Fahrenheit-ish. Time. Jamie, how long is it? Also saw on Saturday the tornadoes in Tennessee. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, February is always a really, really cold one. And it's more likely we'll get snow February time, but we can get snow up till April. If we get a breeze from the east, we get hammered for weeks. Yes, it did. I'm about 40 miles from the Lake District. I go up Hadrian's Wall as well. Love it up there. Right, let's go through this marsh. We'll have to go this way. So I've got the sun to our backs. I'll have to get the keys to go in the old church again. It was a Roman outpost and it was gifted to the parish by Lanercost Priory for a place of worship around 1169. It's still used now, that church. So I'm just watching a tree creep up a tree. Oh yes, please, send it my way. I do love some snow. I wonder if he's done any more to this stone wall. He kind of half repaired a bit and lobbed some big stones on the top. Yeah, looking for deer, can't see any. Watch my fingers. Ouchie. Right, the jays are here. Jays are a really pretty bird. They sound like a wounded vulture, their voices are awful. So all these stones just come from the wood ruin. And that bit is going to be the next one to collapse. If you can see the holes through it, they're just a stack of stones. Nothing held them together. They're just stacked in a certain way. This bit looks like it's going to go as well. So they can just take it down, put it back up. Yes, how's Annie Fanny? But those holes through, it stops the wind taking them down. So this bit has got issues. It's had some blocks come out that side are pushed out by tree roots. But they're easy enough to rebuild. You also get the animals rubbing against them. Yeah, we're going to autumn in September. And that merges into winter through October and the start of November. And we're definitely free of frosts by the start of May. But I'm really bad for planting stuff too early. And the frost nipping my little plants. Potatoes especially, so I'll try and hang on. We get a lot of wet. I'm northern England, I'm close to Scotland. It's quite surprising the difference in weather from north to south, considering we're such a small country. can see the buzzard. It's down that end. You might get the deer on these meadows on this left hand side. So he's been repairing this bit, but he's just kind of lobbed stones on top. And you can see where it's bowed out, where the sheep have just been rubbing against the stone wall. Make it bow. How's things, Daisy? How are you enjoying your beautiful summer? Is it Scorchio yet? We had summer in May this year. Like red hot, like drought, everything was scorched. And then it turned to regular summer and just as wet. In front of these silver birches round the corner, you never know, a deer might be there. This farm shed's a couple of 100 years old at least, with the more modern day one plopped on top. I wonder what they were there. I bet the farmhouse has got beautiful views out the back. If I haven't got snow, Daisy, I get dead jealous of your weather. Have you just finished work, Stormy? And he's got his sheep in there. And a thrush. There's a little thrush sat on the ground. Thrushes run along the ground. Mr. Whistle, how you doing? They are a brown with a cream chest speckled bird, a songbird, and their voice is beautiful. But their food is basically worms and grubs. So they run along the ground a lot of the time, and the hawks hammer them. I have a pair that come and nest in the garden, so I go all out trying to protect them from the hawks. You'd think that the dogs would put them off, but they don't. I'd love to do a winter in Alaska on a tropperline. No people, just snow. Me and my dog. Jobs are good and little one wouldn't like it. What's your mind first? Heaven. What? Hang on, what are you doing with the mayo? I thought Mick could say it first. We're on the foothills to the Pennines. It's a range of hills and mountains that are like the backbone of northern England. We go up there as well when my legs are feeling brave. He's got plenty of silage set up. Some farms will have a silage pit, and some will wrap them in the black plastic in bales. Silage is a smell that you never forget. Racing pigeons. Oh, Jamie, the snow. Lots of snow. Get a bike, go out in the snow, jobs are good. Ha, there's a pheasant that way. A farmer must be coming to feed, because the sheep are legging it. I would love it. my kind of heaven. That, oh, heat. So this old shed, you can still go, oh, there's cows. And they're out. So you've got all the hatches. I hear animals moving. I think it's sheep. Oh, it's big sheep doo-doo, it wasn't cattle. Must have big sheep. Let's get around this corner. I've come out of my big coat and I wish I hadn't. If we're lucky, the deer will be right up on this side. Oh, he's got calves in the shed. And we're back on the old farm cobbles. Just river cobbles laid, compacted in. And they last hundreds of years. Saxon, how you doing? John P, how's things? And just your cobbles. Oh, farmer's coming. Hopefully he's not bringing sheep through. I don't fancy getting squished or bit by a farm dog. The collies control the sheep by grabbing their fur. And I got bitten by a farm collie. Must have thought I was a sheep. Silly dog. I actually bit my brother quite bad as well. Oh, nice one, wild edibles. If you haven't got wild edibles, go over. Amazing lady. Beautiful corner of the world. So this is the other edge of that marsh. And you quite often get the deer hanging around this end. Pheasants arguing. There's actually a flock of them on the ground in there. I've just counted about 8. Mick, yeah, I've got the box on. How's it being, cack? Mick, tomorrow I think I'll maybe try the, you know what? Well, the pheasants are alarm calling. You sometimes get that in the middle of the night, and there's a little superstition that they do that in the middle of the night when the temperature's dropping fast. But I don't know. I've got my box in my pocket and I've not been twiddling. Or have I? That is a good question. Box turned itself up. No, box is on. See? I put it in the pocket that I don't twiddle. I might, you know, that sounds so. I might try and use that tomorrow with those box. Oh, lovely raccoony. UKT, how are you doing? Dear spotting. I do twiddle. I'm like a fidgety, pockety twiddler. I must admit, I do, well, Beth tells me I talk with my hands. I'm not bad. Right, that's beautiful, Raccoony. So they'll cross and go up on this side. Or had a door, like literally right next to me, just on top of the wall. There's no deer today, just like a million pheasants. Or have we? Ah, hang on. Let's zoom us in there. What's that? This bird saying hello. Jays. That's terrible. She got you in a fishnet dress, didn't she? Right, I'm just keeping an eye right in the centre of the screen because I swear I just saw a deer. They're really hard to spot, the tails and the white butts. Roe deer here, they're like a mini version of the US helicopter plane. There's the US whitetails, smaller, less heavy built. Ah, right here. I've got a deer just on the back of this gauze. Come around the edge, little fella. It's just on the back end of there. Just come back a little bit, see if I can catch. She's a terrible influence, Meg. So I don't know if I'm going to get a view around the edge of that gauze. And the deer right on the back of there. They saw one though. At the same time, there was a bird saying hello. Come out, wherever you are. A fishnet. Yeah, I suppose so, Raccoony. What is that saying hello? We've got a talking crow, I think. Right, there's a deer there behind there. You'll have to believe me. They're not coming out. Liz, how you doing? How's things, Liz? A small fox as well. You never know, a look, I might finally get to show you a fox. I'll just keep looking. Who? Fox, to be exact. It was that crow, I think. Oh, I feel better soon, Liz. Still stinks of fox. But with so many pheasants being around. Easy food source because pheasants are stupid. Pizza, how are you doing? There's pheasants sat all along that wall. How you diddling, sir? Jackdaw. Had the jays. Jays don't usually travel in a family group, but ours do. There's a family of about 5 or 6, and they were stalking a group of jackdaws. There must have been a sick old one, and they were trying to attack that, and the other crows just let them have it and left it. Bless it. Don't pull my head. Pizza mankini. It's almost snow. Naked cartwheels in the mankini weather pizza. I actually got decent weather. So there's the hills in the background. That's the ped just over that valley actually. It's covered, crisscrossed with train tracks. From lime, coals, slate. Sheeple. Can't believe these last year's lambs. Look at the size of them. They're huge. Is it your chest, Liz? Are you at home? Crap my pants. Someone's shooting. Okay. See, I love it up those hills. And there is the lake for Tarn. Those trees on the hill there. I should actually take you around the back of the Tarn. Through the woods at the top. Not been there for a long time. I can't grow tomatoes or anything outside. You have to be in a greenhouse. Well, you can grow them outside, but you're not guaranteed the fruit are going to get big or they're going to ripen. Because our weather's not that warm enough. I've managed it, but it's not so perfect as growing them inside. You sexy beast, you. Peter, did you see Mick in his fishnet dress? I missed it. I was asleep. We never get any seagulls. Rarely get any seagulls this end. Are you wrestling, Jim? Sounds like you've had a right mission with it. Mick in his fishnet dress. I got a kit for my dad years ago. The bonsais are beautiful little things, they're gorgeous. Reminds me I need to water my yucca, my vera, aloe vera. This little beck's really full. I had some newts in that. I thought of going in that. Nope. Freezing. Yeah, mixed fishnet frock. You can see all the quartz and stuff in the bottom. Neither have I, Raccoony. I've always fancied one. Liz is an old friend, is Liz. You get less for murder, you know, Liz. You're at home, good. You know what you need to do if it gets worse, though. Oh, a clip. Right, I got permission and I did a clip of winning some silver, a silver coin on a channel. And even though I had permission to do it, they hit my monetisation for a month back earlier this year. I was like, what? How rude. So even though you've got permission, you can't put a clip up of anybody or you get smacked in the head. About posting it, it's ridiculous. I gave it back after a month, but still, how rude. See, I'd love to be able to grow watermelons, or melons in general. I don't think they grow here. I think it's too wet and not warm enough. Nessie, you could clip your own live though. Yeah, and we haven't got those environments, at least not up north anyway, as much as I like to. Squash, they grow fine. And pumpkins, no problem at all. I suppose I could try some in the greenhouse, but they do vine, don't they? See, when Nessie's grinning like that, it only means she's up to something. The field of the ewes with their tramp stamps. Still haven't been able to see the tuppenny. For those that don't know, the rams, the tups, they wear a strap on, and it's got a big, almost like an oily chalk block in it. And when he's been partying with a lady, shall we say, he leaves a mark such as that. The farmers use it to see which of his ewes have been serviced, which hasn't, and they can also tell whether the ram is doing the deed properly or whether he's firing blanks, shall we say. You've got one pizza. You do know I visualise stuff. I visualise way too much, you know. If only you lot could see. My mind is terrible. Oh, I hear magpies. I can't see them though. Still can't see that around the tub. Where is he? He must have chucked it down last night. We've got many rivers. Should we go and see my horny friends? See how they're doing. This spring, sorry if that was a bit loud, I am going to do, there's a lady on YouTube that I saw, and I can't find her again, but she plants lots and lots of potatoes, and then like 5-gallon pots, I think. big plant pots. And to see which gave the best crop, she planted full seeding potatoes. She cut some other seeding potatoes into cubes. And the last set, hello little lamb, not so little. The last set of potatoes peeling, like thick potato peel, she planted those, and it was actually the thick potato peel that gave the best crop of potatoes. Nuts. Nick, how you doing, chick? So I'm going to do that. Plant potato skins, apparently, from an experiment. They grew the most potato, which is odd. Let's go find my little horny friends. See. Oh, Jamie, if there's not a kebab on the weekend, there's riots in mine. Little one lives her week by getting a kebab on a Saturday night. She's terrible. Yeah, the herbs are really simple, nice and easy. But you'll find you'll end up starting to plant all sorts of stuff. Once you start growing, it gets addictive when you see the benefits of what you've grown. Little brother's birthday soon. Hey, Jamie. Gary, have you replenished the mayo stock, or you've still got some left? In pigtails. Peter, I've spent the morning fixing my hair. I put this like blonde a conditioner, like a fancy hair conditioner, but it's a toner, so it like just changes the tone of your hair slightly. Instead of blonde, it made my hair pink. Patchy pink, it was proper pink. So I've had to bleach my hair and redo it, and the pink is gone. Ooh, chicken wraps, yummy. PA, what kind of winters do you have there? Do you get Sub-Zero and the good white stuff floating out the sky? Try not to fall. Yes, no wig. My hair actually stayed on my head. The tree of girth. That's horizontal. Well, it's actually upside down. Right, horny little friends, where are you? Raccoony, everything tastes so different when you grow your own, their own, your own. And if you have packets of seeds, they're good for a couple of years, sometimes longer. I had some soybeans in the cupboard, messing around making my own soy milk. I thought, you know what, I'll stick some in a plant pot, see what happens. And they all grew. I'm like, whoa. Okay, honey friends, where are you? Lady Sky, how are you doing? Where are they? They're getting quite social coming to see you. Goats, where you at? Can't see them. They're up in the corner. They're not in the shed. Quinn, how are you doing? There they are. Ooh, heck. That's that. And a little bit of sunshine at the top. Hello, goats. This is a big ask. I don't know if they'll come down. Hello, my honey friends. You coming down? They're all looking at each other like, what does she think she's doing? I should bring them some veg down. Come on. That one's trying to butt the tree. He's fighting with a tree. He's fighting with a tree. He's trying to knock the fence down. I love goats. I want some. So he's the guy that likes the piece of rope on the gate. He gets his horn stuck in it and he rags it about. And he's just trying to batter a hole through the fence. Goats, come on. They're being ignorant. How rude. Oh, Jenna Nessie sent me a picture of some mini African goats. Oh my God, tiny. It literally fit inside your hand. Right, you looked at us like you were coming. That's cheating. He's back at it, look. How's things, Quinn? He's trying to hook the tree branch on his horn so he can fight with it. Come on then. No, oh no, he's coming, look. Hello, young man. You watch, he's going to go and sit on his seat and ignore me. Do you know what? I love fighting goats, but I'd be terrified I'd kill my goat. Regularly. I do like goats. Isn't he just? He's going to go for it again, look. He keeps sniffing it. Go on then. Look, he's going back up. Oh, really? There's a kids' farm park just up the road, and they've got some reindeer as well. And he's got a right hoof on with that tree. And he keeps making me think he's coming and he's not. Yes, I keep leaving the grass thinking someone will buy me a goat, and as yet no one's took the hint. But those dwarf African goats, oh my God, they're tiny. So cute. These ones, it's like they're having an identity crisis. They've got really short hair through the middle, but long on the front legs and the hind quarter. See, they're coming down, just slowly. Come on then. Come on. They're like, not on your Nelly. I'll bring them some carrots next time. Apparently they like their veg this lot. They get veg 3 times a day. Come on. Look at him, he keeps looking at us like, nah, not happening. Oh, someone with the dog. I'll let this fella get past because it's going to get really boggy the closer I get to him. Come on in. See, they look at me like they're gonna. Pizza likes hairy ass goats. Yeah, the goats that go up in the trees. Goats are brilliant, I love them. You expect goats to be an arsehole, so I quite like to come back as a goat because you get away with murder. Hi, you alright? You thought I was talking to him. Damn it. He was looking at me with the fear. He thought I was talking to him. Oopsie. Goats will try and eat anything. We had a goat, the typical washing line. She went for the washing line. They're just looking for bother all the time. I love that quality to them. Oh, our goat was lush. Well, two goats we have are lush. Yeah, I actually got the goats because my brother has really bad eczema. And the goat milk worked. His skin was a lot better. And fresh goat milk is so different to like store-bought. Store-bought goat milk is like you're sucking the leg off a goat. It's horrible. It's really strong stink of goat, if you see what I mean. But fresh goat milk, it's like a really creamy, like cow milk, lovely. It's not got the sucking on a goat leg quality, if you catch my drift. Casters, how are you doing? Yeah, it's totally different, isn't it? It's like store-bought. I don't know what they do with it. Whether they infuse a goat in the milk in the stores, but it tastes so different. Yeah, goats are a lot of fun. And stress. That's Nick saying. Skydiving goats. Exactly, Shiz. That's why I want one. Bye, Kirsty. That's why I want goats, partly, and partly to play with. Those, the African little tiny, like the Nigerian dwarf ones. Oh my God, I can see myself with a procession of Labradors, chickens, and miniature goats. I can just see it. I did my good deed for here the other day. A little escaped old dog. But I think I'd suit some goats. All my goat dreams would come true. Aye, I bet they are, Sheds. But they could sleep in with Cheap Cheap in his shed. I've got it all arranged in my head. It's just no one is happy with my goat desires at home. Nancy, I went and shown their older daughter that screenshot of those little tiny dwarf goats she sent us. Her first words were, no. I was like, oh, how? If I got them, everyone would love them. It's just the actual getting them that they're not too enamoured with. Casters, have a good one. I'm amazed how this tree at the end here is still standing. That branch is massive. It's as tall as the actual tree. I could really do with cutting it back. It's massive. Surprised no one's actually put a swing on it. Perfect one for a swing, and it's not going to snap. Yeah, I did consider that. Just not telling them and getting a couple. But everyone would fall out with me. See flying goats everywhere. You see, fainting goats are brilliant. But I'd be terrified every time that I killed my goat. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be comfortable with a goat that kept faking it was dead. This seat is well and truly sunk into the ground. Oh, Raccoony, one of the daughter's friend, they've got a couple. Their old potbelly, she died, and they got these 2 young piglets this last summer. This summer, the one before. They were tiny. One, she sits like a dog for a treat. You tell her to sit and she sits. My dad, when I was a baby, he managed a pig farm, he tells me, and they had a pet lamb. Raccoony, I'll show you this. Sheds, I'll show you this. So this monument here, that is thought to be the hanging tree. In 1746, am I right? Yes. October 21st, 1746, 6 Jacobites who fought for the restoration of the House of Stuart were executed here. James Innes, Forfarshire, Patrick Lindsay, Kilmarnock Regiment, Ranald MacDonald, Clanranald Regiment, Thomas Park, Peter Dellard and Michael Dellard, Park, Taylor and Dellard, Michael Dellard, Manchester Regiment. That was erected here, and they've planted an oak tree where that tree once stood. What's very good. Yeah, really heartwarming. Yeah, I really want to try goat curry. I want to try goat curry. It's one thing I've not had, and I'd like to try it. I haven't seen a single shop or butcher's here sell it, so I'd have to buy the meat online. I quite fancy it. Does she? Does it smell nice? Can you go and sniff a window? Or does the aroma fill the street? Is it like, it must be like lamb, is it? Kinda? Yeah, Jamaican curry goat. I want to try it. Is it like lamb then, kinda? Quite fancy some. Yeah, I go sniff at the window to see if it tastes nice. You know what I mean? If something smells nice, it's going to taste nice. So if Amanda goes and sniff at the window, or the neighbour's window, or a letterbox, you could do that, or you get a better sniff and let us know. It's not the same. Is it like a stronger flavour? Like a pensioner sheep, I would say, like mutton. You've got me wanting to try it, you know. I'll show you what is across the horizon. If it's cooked right. Gary, it's a bit walnut whipped today. Alarm's got a stronger taste. Ooh. I'll have to buy some meat online and give it a go. Swifty, how are you doing? Nick, should be grand. Oh, you've been... Just explain what you're doing, Amanda. It'll be grand. You might get a psych visit. But we'll find out what this goat curry smells like. These are all old beech. They're not native to the UK. They were bought here, I think, about 250 years ago. And they grow really well. We've got a lot of silver birch, oak, beech, ash, and pine and spruce. Wow, that bin wagon's taken it. Why is that bin wagon when you're here? That bin wagon for me coming out on this walk has only done about 6 houses. Prawns. Oh, Jenna, do you know what Nessie's a fan of? Lumpy tatty water. It's her thing. She'd do anything for some pineapple flavoured lumpy tatty water. That's tickled Nick. So without falling on my butt, it's a bit mossy and green. So the horizon Scotland, that way you've got the borders, the peat marshes up there. Oh my God, it's a bin wagon talking to me. Oh yes, porridge. Between us and the horizon, Beth mixes your bad influence and fishnet dresses. Rakuni, lovely to have you in. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I'll see you on DDs. Thanks, Rakuni. Yeah, Beth mixes you a bad influence, and it's your fault you had a fishnet dress on. Oh. So yeah, Scotland on the horizon there, you've got Dumfries and Galloway along that horizon. You've got the peat marsh, where a lot of the local men, even from here, worked up there when the mine shut, cutting out the mud peat for a fuel source mainly, back in the day. Jenna, you off? Oh, you're talking to Rakuni? Yes, Beth, fishnet dress. Apparently it's your fault. Visibility is actually quite good today. Over there, you can kind of almost say that's the hills of Southerness in Scotland. Chain it up. And the Lake District, back over that way. How are you diddling, Beth? Jamie. That's actually planted in my garden. It was put in for Fisa. Mick and Nick sent me it. He says you're a terrible influence, Beth. Get him. Yeah, just a little power nap. You see, if you're in this phone, it plays your name before the ringtone. one live, she fell asleep. I thought, right, I'll ring her, I'll wake her up. And all I could hear was my name. On the live, like, nah, heck. Yeah, Brett, you tell him. The farmers farming seagulls. It was bad weather out at sea. I do not know what you mean, Peter. I'm an angel. Oh, you girl. So at the edge of a bank of cloud, actually, that's coming. Sheds, I swear, on mixed fishnet dress. Might be. Well, no, on your live, Nick. Nessie started it with the Mushy P trumps. And it somehow managed into porn names in my head. I don't know how I managed to leap from Mushy P trumps to porn names, but hey. They were just slipping out. PA, I hate that with a passion. Have to be on time. If I proper stress out, if I'm not. Middle daughter, she's terrible for punctuality and it drives me insane. Well, yeah, it was Nessie who started it with her Mushy P trumps. And somehow it turned into porn names for everybody. The 3 degree. Mick calls me engine bracket a cheeky sod. Yes. Mushy P's rattling off the porcelain. And that kind of turned into everyone in chat's porn names. Can't quite work out how I got to that part. Sue, how are you doing? So in fairness, it was Nessie that started it, so yeah, she's the bad influence. Oh, I was crying laughing. Yeah, Gary, that swing. Oh, Nessie, Gary was having a look on eBay. And what was it? Was it a train or something? It's like a toy train that he'd seen. So he went on the sellers of the stuff, and it was a swinging sex chair. I sold him to buy both, and they combined the postage. You wouldn't expect someone selling vintage toy trains and buses and things to be selling a sex swing. Yes. He's so funny. I don't think Anne-Marie was up for the chair. I'm going to start. All right, behave. Oh. It was rather an eclectic sellers page, put it that way. Oh yeah, talking about sticky balls, there you go, we've got some sticky willy. Or be some aged sticky willy and some sticky balls. Make a hell of a mess if they get in your hair, look. Focus. Sticky balls with their little hairs. They're quite big actually for old ones. Ooh, I've nearly set them apart. Old man sticky balls. The sticky willy, is there any young sticky willy? I don't see any actually, there was. Oh, there is. Sticky willy head, the frost hasn't killed it yet. Covered in Velcro. Oh no, that one's dying off. The frost has got it. Shares, no one believe me, but it's called sticky willy. But if you actually look it up online, it's one of the names for it. Look at all them. It's not very often you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of balls in your hand, is it? There you go. 8 sets of balls in my hand. You don't often get many of them to the pound. Sticky buds. Sticky buds and sticky willy. Hey. Stop it. Oh. Yeah, do you know what, Shez? Old age sticky balls, they don't have make a mess of your hair. Yes, Quinn, sticky balls, look. There's some. The balls, the little pairs of balls that have got hair, oh there you see, hairs like Velcro. And they make a right mess of your hair and your clothes, believe it or not. And the sticky willy plant itself can make a mess of your hair if it gets in it. Silver, you legend. Yes, the silver appears and the balls come out. Yeah. Oh, silver. Gary likes his walnut whip in the winter. But yes, sticky balls. These are old age ones, so the hairs are a bit gnarly. But they do make a right mess. The shroud has been lifted. Silver sticky balls. Gary sticky bud. Oh, do you know what? Yes, they are edible. I tried some. Apparently they do have some really good benefits. You all right, Nicole? Wine cellar. The benefits of sticky willy, can't quite remember. So I picked some on the live and tasted it, and it just tastes green. If you could taste what the colour green would taste like, that is what sticky willy tastes of. Green. It just tastes like the colour green. I had 8 sets of balls in my hand there, I'll have you. That's some magic trick. Oh, could actually go for more, there's loads. It's the sticky ball pensioner's corner. How you doing, wine cellar? I'm trying to be sensible. It's nothing happen. Jim, Beth says that she's innocent. Do you believe it? It's also called cleavers, but it's actually a name for it. Sticky willy. Oh my God, no, Sue, that sounds miserable. How did you get it out? Beth, I found it. We have the head of a sticky willy that's trying to put flowers out, believe it or not. Sticky willy head. That's the cleavers. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 sticky willy heads. As you do. Sticky Willy tips. And I can say that in honesty because that is exactly what it is. Silver, then she's screwed. Oh, you lot cheer us up, you know that. Yeah, Sheds. If your sticky head starts sprouting flowers, I think you've got a problem. You might need a doctor. Oh, my eyes are getting a bit full. And Sticky Willy is also a grower. It can grow 8, 9, 10 feet. There was a 10-foot one here in the summer. I mean, this whole bank is just full of Sticky Willy and sticky balls. Look at me. Shit. Nice one, Mick. Short Stuff's not got a club today. So, oh, that looks like a teddy bear in the sky. Hang on. Teddy bear! In between those two blankets is a teddy bear, trust me. I wonder if Amanda's away to go and sniff a neighbour's window. Beth. 9:10. Oh, it's early. It's nearly school picking up time here, Quinn. How come that crappy weather's coming this way? It's been all nice. That's actually coming from the north. Tell you why it's so cold. Got steamy breath. Sue, no. That must have been a nightmare. Corruption? Beth, it's a fact. Sticky Willy and sticky balls. Live on YouTube. Beth, he's a bad influence and all. No, she wasn't licking it. She was going to sniff it to see what the ghost curry smells like. Oh yes, and Sue had very sticky hair. Sue had some sticky sap stuck in her hair. Oh. Oh, Sue, definitely, and I love it. Yeah, Beth will get her big boots out. Too right, is she? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but Beth's whips and chains will excite you. Oh, Sue, that must have taken ages to get out. Did you not have to cut your hair? Oh, you could just stick a merkin on top of the sap, you'd be fine. Oh, don't make me snort. Oh. As you do. Right, you lovely lot, I'm going to have to do a scoop. Go get a quick coffee before it's the old school run. You should see Beth's cabinet. It's 50 Shades of Beth. Beth at his age is not going to be able to run away, is he? He's got no choice. I can see Beth catapulting her knickers on the stage at Tom Jones. Him needing his Zimmer friend to bend down to get it. Oh, pine sap's horrible though, so it's horrible stuff. It's not for getting out. Do you know what? I really want to see Beth on the news. Oh yes, please, Beth. Going live on stage with your chain around old Tom's neck. Just don't put one of his hips out. Oh, hey. Have a good pizza. Again, I'm visualising Beth on the stage. Oh, hey. You too, Nick. Lovely to see you, chick. You're not, well, you could catapult the crotchless quite well. I would have thought Beth. I'd take them. On that note, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for joining me. Bye now.